The invitation. Ethan Cross hadn't set foot in Blackwood Falls for 20 years, not since the night his sister Claire disappeared without a trace. But when a cryptic letter arrives from his estranged uncle, "Come to Hollow Lane, the house remembers what you've forgotten," he can't resist returning. The town is eerily unchanged. The same mist-laced streets, the same whispers behind closed doors. And at the end of Hollow Lane stands Blackwood Manor, a decaying Victorian relic where Claire was last seen. The locals swear the house is cursed, that it eats memories. The first secret. Inside, Ethan finds his uncle's study ransacked, a single clue left behind: a child's bracelet, identical to the one Claire wore the night she vanished. Then, the phone rings. A distorted voice whispers, "You shouldn't have come back." That night, Ethan wakes to the sound of footsteps in the attic. When he investigates, he finds a hidden room behind a false wall. Inside, a wall of photographs tracking his life for the past 2 decades. Someone has been watching him. The town's dark heart. Desperate for answers, Ethan digs into Blackwood Falls' past. The town has a history of disappearances, all children, all on the same date, October 31st. Police chief, a childhood friend, warns him to leave. Some doors should stay locked. Then, Ethan meets Lena Voss, a journalist investigating the disappearances. She reveals a chilling pattern. Every victim was last seen near Blackwood Manor, and the manor's original owner, Dr. Elias Blackwood, was a psychologist who experimented on children in the 1950s, erasing their memories. The basement. Ethan and Lena break into the sealed basement of the manor. Inside, they find rusty surgical tools, restraints, and a journal detailing Dr. Blackwood's experiments. The last entry is a confession. "I didn't stop them. The Hollow Man made me do it." That night, Ethan dreams of a faceless figure standing over his bed, whispering, "You were supposed to forget." The truth unfolds. Lena discovers that the Hollow Man is a local legend, a shadowy figure who takes children to cleanse the town of its sins. But Ethan realizes something worse. His uncle was part of a cult that still operates in Blackwood Falls. Then, Lena vanishes. The final revelation. Ethan receives a text. "Midnight. The house will tell you everything." In a race against time, he confronts the police chief, who finally cracks. "Clara saw something she shouldn't have. We had to make her At midnight, Ethan returns to Blackwood Manor. In the attic, he finds Lena bound and gagged, and behind her, a hidden door. Inside, a small, preserved bedroom, Claire's, and on the bed, a freshly placed doll, its mouth stitched shut. A voice echoes from the shadows. "You were always the curious one, Ethan." His uncle steps forward, alive. "Welcome to the reckoning, the Hollow Man revealed." Ethan's uncle, Richard Cross, smiles, a cold, lifeless grin. "You were never supposed to remember, Ethan. The house was supposed to take it all away." Behind him, shadows shift. A tall, emaciated figure steps forward, the Hollow Man. His face is smooth, featureless, like polished bone. "He's not real," Ethan whispers. "Oh, he's real," Richard says. "He's been here since the beginning. The town feeds him, and in return, he keeps our secrets buried." Lena struggles against her binds, her eyes wide with terror. Ethan realizes the truth. The Hollow Man isn't a person. It's a thing, a presence that thrives on forgotten sins. Claire's fate. Richard pulls out an old VHS tape. You want to know what happened to Claire? He inserts it into a dusty player. The footage shows a young Claire hiding in the attic, filming something through a crack in the floorboards. Below, a group of men in black robes stand in a circle. Among them, Ethan's father. A child is brought forward, a boy Ethan recognizes as his childhood friend, Daniel, who supposedly moved away. Then, the ritual begins. The screen cuts to static. She saw too much, Richard says. So we gave her to the house. The house takes care of things. The choice. The hollow man steps closer. Ethan feels a cold, numbing pressure in his mind. Memories flicker, threatening to dissolve. Join us, Richard says, or disappear like Claire. Ethan's hand brushes against a rusted scalpel on the floor. Lena screams. Ethan, don't look at its face, but it's too late. The hollow man's void-like gaze locks onto Ethan's. His vision fractures. The reckoning. Ethan's mind floods with repressed memories. He was there the night Claire disappeared. He saw his father in the robes. He ran, but the hollow man touched him, and then he forgot. Now, the house wants him to forget again. But this time, he fights. With a roar, Ethan drives the scalpel into Richard's throat. The hollow man shrieks, a sound like breaking glass, as blood splatters the walls. Lena breaks free, grabbing a rusted fire poker. She swings at the hollow man. It stumbles back, its form flickering like a dying film reel. It's tied to the house, Ethan yells. Burn it! The fire. They flee as flames engulf Blackwood Manor. Behind them, the hollow man writhes in the inferno, its hollow scream echoing through the night. At the edge of the woods, Ethan turns back. For a second, he sees Claire's ghost in an upstairs window, smiling. Then, the roof collapses. Epilogue. The Forgotten Truth. Months later, the town declares the fire an accident. The police chief resigns. The disappearances stop. Ethan and Lena publish an article exposing the cult, but no bodies are ever found. One night, Ethan wakes to a faint whisper in his ear. The house is gone, but the hollow man still dreams. When he checks his door, a single black robe lies on his doorstep, and on his mirror, scrawled in fog, "You'll forget again." The story ends with uncertainty. Was the hollow man truly destroyed? Or is it still out there, waiting for the next sinner to feed it?